Hey yo guys, what it do? What it do? What it do, good people? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are making money. Hope you guys are taking very good care of yourselves. Hope you guys are reading, going to church. Hope you guys are just content in life, with what life throws at you on a daily basis. I know that we go to different challenges, in life, but you gotta fight, each and every day. It's an opportunity for you to show up. You know what I mean? Let's show out and show out. We are on weekly time frame. Welcome to the Go FX channel. Um, please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that next time when I drop the video, you get notified. You know, your your subscription, towards my channel, makes me or keeps me motivated, to put out more content. You know what I mean? I know that I'm new to this, but let's grow. Let's engage in conversations. As people all around the world, YouTube is a very big platform, for all of us, you know, and yeah, let's get into the video. Right now we are on gold on the weekly time frame. On gold on the weekly time frame, you guys can definitely see that the trend is your friend. Trend is your friend, and with the trend being your friend, you can definitely see that the market is bullish. You know what I mean? Market is bullish, and previously we had this high that the market is broken out of. Let me put it accurately. We had that high right over there. Well, let me highlight it for you guys so that you can get a picture of which zone I'm talking about. That zone right over there. You know what I mean? The market is definitely broken out of that area on the weekly time frame, but for me to enter into a trade on gold, I think I need to see a retest, you know, a retest of, the market coming back to that area right over there. I think we need to see a retest, so that we can enter more mature buying opportunities, enter more buying opportunities like that, and going down towards the daily time frame. You guys can see that, Bitcoin, sorry, why am I saying Bitcoin? I love Bitcoin so much, sorry about that. Gold, I love trading gold and Bitcoin, by the way. Those are the only things that I trade at the moment. I love them so much because they move. They don't take time to move. They like really move. So with that being said, we've got this low right over here, and then the market is already created an all-time high, a new high. So with a new high being created, I need to see a retest of that area right over here. Even if I mark the recent, the recent high, I need to see either the market breaking out of that high or the market, but I'm not going to enter into buying opportunities. I want to enter like proper buying opportunities at this level right over here, this level right over here, at 3,496.466. That's the level that I want to enter into buying opportunities at, because the market is bullish. The market is bullish, as we have indicated on the weekly time frame, that we are in a bullish trend. And whenever we are in a bullish trend, we are looking for buying opportunities. So with that being said, let's go to the H4 time frame. On the H4 time frame, you guys can see that the market right here on gold has been consolidating inside this box for a very, very long time. Market has been inside this box for a very long time. Inside this consolidation for a very long time. Let me delete that. And right now the market is trending really, really nice. Market is trending really, really nice. Market is trending really, 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 really nice. And with the market trending like this, going up, not showing any signs of, being weak or coming towards the downside, you can only look for buying opportunities. It's only right and it's only fair for you to look for buying opportunities as a day trader. This is not financial advice, by the way. It's just my own opinion on how I look at the markets and how I trade. On the H4, you've got this right over here, that low right over there. And then if we could go to the H1 time frame, you can see that, it definitely aligns, with, the resistance that I've put right over here. This resistance right over there definitely aligns. Then clone that and then come towards the downside. The market is currently trading within this area. You know what I mean? Or you can always box it. Again. So that you know that whichever way the market is breaking out of, you're definitely gonna ride that the wave of the market. Towards that significant area that the market might be going to at that time. You know what I mean? Whether it's on the downside like this, whether it's the market breaking out like this and then giving you a retest, and then continue towards the downside. Continue towards the downside. You know what I mean? Comes back to this area that I was talking about, comes back and give you a retest before continuing to go towards the upside again. Because gold is an appreciating asset. All the investors out there in the world, they're always investing in gold, always buying gold. Gold is a safe haven, for investors. You know what I mean? People love investing in gold, because whenever they put their money into gold, they feel that their money is safe, and gold is just an appreciating asset. You know what I mean? Just to put it in layman's terms, it's just an appreciating asset. It's God's money. It's always going up. It's forever going up. You know what I mean? It might come down, a bit to come back and retrace and breathe, but it's always going up. Let's go to another example is if the market breaks out of there and then comes back to give you a proper retest, and then continues to go towards the upside. That's how the market moves. And gold is really really volatile. You know what I mean? Gold is really really volatile. Let's go to the 30. You guys can see, just wait for the market to give you a sign that, hey, this is this is where I want to go. It's either you follow me or you don't. You just sit back and watch and sit on the sidelines. You don't have to trade every day. You don't. You know, not every day is a trading day. You know what I mean? As a trader, you need to stick that in your mind. You know, and if you stick that in your mind that you're not supposed to trade every day, you're gonna go far in trading. You know, I know sometimes it's difficult. For a day trader not to find a setup, not trade for the day. I know it's difficult, but sometimes you need to discipline yourself to being a disciplined trader, in a sense of not trading for the day. Just sit back, close your laptop, read a book, do something else, like go to the park, go watch TV, go do something, go to the gym, go do something that is outside of trading. You know what I mean? Leave it alone. You don't see your setup. Leave it alone. You're gonna come back next time you come back, maybe your setup might present itself. So let's go to the 15. I don't like going towards the lower time frames because the lower time frames don't give you that much they don't give you that much um they don't give you much validation. You can trade on the lower time frames. You know what I mean? Other people can analyze on the lower time frames. I'm not saying you can't analyze on, but I strongly and highly suggest that you always look at the higher time frame to give you more confirmation and more confidence whenever you're trading. Just my 2 cents. That's just my piece of advice to you as a trader. As a fellow trader. And as you guys can see that gold is still bullish. You can definitely look for buying opportunities. Just wait. Just wait, relax, wait for the session that you normally trade. I usually like trading on New York session, because in my country, South Africa, it's 3 p.m. I know it's not the same. I know, and our time zones are not the same. I know that. So yeah, I'm looking for buying opportunities on gold. I'm looking for buying opportunities unless the market decides, to um, decides to do otherwise. Decides to show you that it wants to go towards the downside and come back and retest um, this area right over here. This area right over here. Unless the market shows you that we want to come towards the downside, then definitely wait. But right for now, gold is king. There's no two ways, there's no ifs about it. Gold is king. Gold is the leader of the pack, but Bitcoin is coming for it like crazy. And that's what's so fascinating about these two. That's why I love them so much, because they are so competitive, against each other, and Bitcoin was only started in 2009, and gold has forever been there. But look at how Bitcoin has catched up to gold. That's crazy, bro, if you think about it. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to make sure that my channel grows, so that I can put up more content for you guys. I appreciate you and thank you for watching the video. Adios.